Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We are live in the Hive at the SAR Frisch girls varsity basketball game. My name is Charlie Samuels, and I'm with Akiva Kroll and Galia Cohen, coming to you live from the left corner of the gym. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing very well, Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem, well said. Well said. What brings you here this evening?
Me?
Akiva, that's fine.
Just wanted to watch a really good game. There's SCR versus Frisch.
Do you know anyone on the Frisch team?
Know a couple people.
You do. Chaverim on the team. What about you, Galia? What brings you to the Hive this evening?
I also enjoy watching basketball, and I'm very excited for this
Love to hear that.
rivalry game.
Basketball is very therapeutic.
Very notably, last game that they faced off, Frisch came away with a W, but Sophia Reich, SCR's star player, was in Israel.
Yeah, she was noticeably absent. All right, and the tip-off.
Nice tip-off.
Bit of a fumble on the tip-off. We're going to do that one more time. That was just a practice round. Gotcha, guys. All right, let's do this again. Gearing up for the tip. Tabella Ingber, Sophia Reich. And we're going to restart the offense. SCR beginning in some sort of motion offense this evening. Seems to be how they start most of their games. A lot of ball movement early on.
Sophia Reich takes it in, layup, and it's
good. Sophia Reich already making an impact on the court. You can tell that she was practicing in Israel. Tight defense on the SAR.
Similar movement to SAR.
Here, Elbaum with the ball. Dribbling. Pass to Gabrielle Green. Gabrielle drives in. Passes. Pass. Gabrielle with the ball.
A lot of passes. I'm at 8 or 9 right now. And great, out of bounds. Look, nice turnover on it by SAR. I think the key here tonight for SAR is going to be battling not Frisch themselves, but the Frisch footwear tonight. Noticeably on the court, all members of the Frisch team are wearing these same KD12s. That could be a threat tonight.
Couldn't agree more.
The traction on the new KD12s is difficult to defend against.
Bad pass by Lucy, but get a rebound.
Sophia Reich for three, and it's no good. Perhaps she was not practicing her three-pointers in Israel.
Daniela Rothschild got the rebound.
Gabrielle with the layup.
All right, Sophia Reich is going to bring it up for SAR right now. Sophia Reich is really commanding this offense the way Rabbi Harkstark commands the SAR administration.
Olivia with 2 points. SAR leads this game 4-2. Daniela bringing up the ball. Pass to number 24, Kira Albaum. Dribbles it in. No foul.
Good take by Kira Albaum. But better defense from SAR.
Sophia Reich taking the ball down. Passing to Lucy Hecht. So back to Sophia.
Oh, Lucy's got to hit that. Got a jump ball. That is going to be Frisch ball.
For SAR to capitalize tonight, Lucy Hecht will have to be a game changer on both sides of the court. In the Globerman, was it called the Globerman tournament? Globerman tournament. Lucy Hecht was unstoppable from behind the three-point line. Finishing the tournament with 215 points.
That one was off the knee of Lucy. Now Frisch ball.
Lucy was able to deflect that ball from her many hours practicing jiu-jitsu.
And Sokoff with the ball right now. Pass to number 23, passes to number... Takes it in. No good. It's going to be SCR ball going down.
A lot of motion right now on both sides of the court. It's like there are 20 players on the court, not 10.
So anything you see right now that you want to comment on?
Right now, it's looking pretty normal to me. Thank you, Akiva, for the question.
Takes it in.
Nice take by Sammy Horowitz. Sammy Horowitz has been an SAR basketball player, varsity basketball player for a very long time. Beginning her career as a freshman, sophomore. I don't recall exactly. But needless to say, she's a veteran on this team.
That's good. SCR will take up a quick 1 point. Back to shooter's second shot. No good. Rebound on number 24, Kira Album. Dribbling rebound, passes to number 44, Danielle Rothschild. Passes to number 1. Number 23. Passes to Gabrielle, takes it in. No foul call.
The headband from Bella Ingber seems to be absent and actually started the game with it. That might have been the reason for the loss of ball.
And a bad pass by SAR, and Frisch gets the ball.
Frisch pushes the ball into the corner. Back to the top of the key.
Shot.
Looked like a long two to me.
Long
And that's an outlet pass if I've ever seen one. And one for Bella Ingber.
It was a great play for SAR.
Look at that replay. Bella's going to take it in strong.
The left shoulder nudge to draw the foul. And the double fist pump
Great
to signify
pass
victory.
and great shot.
Gonna complete the and 1.
You can see me waving. That is me right there.
44 is going to bring up the ball. Pass to number 24. Pass to number 13. Gabriella shoots. No good.
Gotta say, even with the miss, great form from the Frisch shooters tonight.
Yes, sir. Pass to number 23. Pass to number 13. 44. Shot. No good.
No good.
Charlie, what do you have for dinner tonight?
That's a good question. Actually, I haven't eaten yet.
Likewise.
Likewise.
What about you?
As we're nearing the 4-minute mark, Frisch is trailing by a deficit of 6 points. Can Frisch come back into this game? Right now, SAR is commanding the ball.
Takes it up strong. Wants to take it all the way. It's
wow.
Great
stellar
passes
defense.
It up to Bella. She takes it out. Pass to Lucy.
Bella strategically restarts the offense to Lucy
takes
for
a shot,
3.
Deep 3. No good. Kira Album with the rebound. Okay, pass it off. You can take it up by herself.
Frisch seems to be struggling offensively right now. Will they pick it up before the first quarter ends?
Gabrielle with the shot. No good.
It's looking like a no right now as Sophia Reich once again brings up the ball. Post defensive rebound.
Bella with the shot, and it's good!
Bella Ingber on fire right now.
Frisch is going to take a timeout to talk things over after
And the instant replay. The shot off balance. Swish.
Frisch is off to a little bit of a slow start right now. What do you think they could do to turn things around?
Well, Frisch must be saying a lot of things right now in that huddle. You know, SAR has been stellar from three-point range, and defensively, Frisch is not getting many looks at the basket. So you got to assume that Frisch is going to look for more takes to the hoop and more perimeter defense. Perhaps they switch into some sort of 3-2 defense.
Perhaps. Noticeably missing from the SCR game so far is number 22, Millie Helft.
Yes, that is true. The last SAR Frisch game, Millie Helft started with Sophia Reich in Israel, and I think for SAR to pull away even further in this game, they're going to have to put Millie Helft back in the game. They're going to have to put her back in the game.
Pass it into number 44, Daniela Rothschild, who's going to take up the ball. Passes it off.
Will SAR get another stop and extend their lead to double digits?
Shoots it, no good. Rebound. And we got a foul here.
Looked like a gimme call to me.
Foul on Sophia Reich, who's been pretty great this game.
Yes, she has. She has indeed.
Number 13 is going to inbound the ball, passes off to 24, passes it off to 44, loses control of the ball but gets it back, dribbling, passes it off to number 33, Carly Portal.
Kira Album kicking to the corner.
Gabrielle with the shot, and it's good! 3 points for number 13, Gabrielle Green.
You got to assume that play was drawn up in the huddle. Sophia Reich bringing up the ball. Sophia Reich really has been a game changer tonight. Although, as great as she has been, I think our kol hakavod must go to the referees tonight. The integrity with which they've been refereeing this game is stellar.
Couldn't agree more. Great comment. Olivia takes it in. No good. Moritz with the rebound. No good. Passes it off to 13. Green takes it in. No good.
The refs are really letting them play tonight. We haven't seen a lot of free throw calls.
Sophia's going to take up the ball, dribble in, pass it off to Lucy Hecht.
A lot of perimeter defense.
Guarded very tightly by number 13, Gabrielle Green. He's going to pick up a foul over there. We're going to get a night.
Seems to be some confusion where the inbound will be taking place.
Over here. Gabrielle's going to take a seat after picking up her first foul.
All right.
Sophia takes it in.
Hot take by Sophia Reich.
Good block by Cole.
And good defensive effort by Olivia Weinstein.
Can she go all the way? Couldn't finish over there. Nice take though by Daniela Rushing. It's going to be Frisch ball under the hoop.
Frisch has been very good at getting their own rebounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
This is true. Offensive rebounds have been a noticeable statistic in this first quarter of the game. So with a little bit more than 6 minutes gone in the first quarter, SAR leads by 6. When you look at that coincidence. Sophia Reich once again with the outlet pass. LeBron James to Anthony Davis. The Sophia Reich, Bella Ingber duo tonight is definitely going to be something that we're going to want to pay attention to.
Yes, sir.
They're like President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden, perhaps.
Perhaps. And a three, good by number 23, Ariana Chestnut. 10th grader, looking strong right now. Lucy has to go take a quick shot, try to match it. And no good over there. We'll get out of bounds call, Frisch ball going down. We get a sub in. Millie Helt is going to enter the game now for.
It's a very strategic move on SAR's part. Both offensively and defensively, Helft has been a consistent playmaker on both sides of the court.
Big contender for MVP, man.
Absolutely. I think it's very likely. I think it's very likely that if SAR pulls away right now, Millie Helft could be named most valuable player, both in this game and in the entire league.
Frisch getting a bad turnover off a bad pass. Sophia's going to take up the ball now. Tight defense over here by Frisch team. Sophia's going to take it in. Pass to Sammy.
In the paint. Can she rip it away? She cannot.
Stolen by Daniela Rothschild, who's taking it in strong.
Frisch pushing the fast break a bit. 42 seconds. They're going to have to look, maybe hold for, get it up quick so they can get another look at the basket.
Shoots. No
they
good.
do indeed put up a shot. But Samantha Horowitz rebounds the ball. Lucia pushing it, but they've got 30 seconds. You got to hope that they're going to hold for one here.
Ooh, what a block.
Does not seem like they're going to be doing that tonight. Holding for one does not seem the option.
And it's good!
Great shot by Millie Helft. Great look at the basket.
Left in the game. If you're left in the corner, you're going to want
11, 10.
Frisch to hold the ball for the last second shot with the shoot. No good. Get the rebound.
5 seconds left. Can SAR get the board and put it back up quickly? Outlet pass to Sophia Reich. Throw it up. She will not throw it up. Great first quarter of basketball, if I do say so myself. A lot of all-star play here. For a second, I zoned out and I thought I was watching a Lakers game.
We're going to cut it off and go to commercial now, heading into the second quarter.
Enjoy the commercial break.
And we are back live from the Hive, starting the second quarter. SAR is up 13-7.
And SAR is putting in Yael Berkowitz for Lucy Heft. And they put back Bella Ingber, who was out for the last minute of the
Bella's going to pass to
quarter.
Horowitz, and we get a quick foul by Kira Albon.
Unclear what's going on right now.
SAR is going to take it from under the hoop.
Helft with the ball, probably looking to kick it to Ingber. But no. A missed pass to Sophia
Couldn't
Reich.
connect to Sophia Reich.
The effort was definitely there, though. Frisch bringing up the ball, number 44 at the top of the key.
Ooh,
Kicks the left, and
another-
a missed pass seems to be Frisch was inspired by SAR's most recent offensive possession.
Miller's going to take the ball, pass it back to Sophia Reich, who's commanding this offense. Sophia dribbling the ball. Nice crossover, taking it in. No good off the backboard. Rebound by number 14, who takes it up. Passes to number 1. Takes it in, shot, no good. Blocked by Sammy. Has a commanding 7 feet over every other player in this game.
Pass
Pass
to
down low
Yell,
to Yell.
and a foul.
Good look. Seems to be inspired by Bella Ingber's take in the end of the first quarter. Very similar look at the basket.
Lots of inspiration in this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The one thing that SAR does so beautifully is each player is inspired by another.
Yell's going to take her 2 shots. First one, no good off the rim. The second one is good.
Golly, what do you think of this game so far? Any interesting analyses to be said?
Not really. I think it's like pretty typical, and but
14 passes to number 33, who passes to number 1. Dribbling out. Couldn't find anything there. Going to
There's
reset
been
the
a-
offense.
there's
Number
been a-
44.
there's been a lot of passing this game.
There has been a lot of passing indeed.
Yes, sir.
SAR is probably looking to expand their lead right now with Frisch posting. You remember that timeout at the in the middle to the end of the first quarter. Since then, Frisch seems to be every look looking to drive
Breakaway,
in.
and it's
they do so
good.
again. They do so again.
14-9. SAR up by 5. Sophia's going to take up the ball. SAR is going to look to set up the offense. High pick by Millie Health. Sophia's going to take it in. Stolen by number 44. Passes it up to number 1 on the breakaway.
Will we see a chase down block? And we will not see a chase down block this evening. Perhaps later in the game. Bellinger pushing it just the other way.
Pass to number... Millie with the shot, and it's good.
I think
That
that
was
was
just a superb
Yael
layup.
Berkowitz.
By Yael Berkowitz, my bad.
Frisch has got to be nervous right now. At this time last game, Frisch was up by a considerable margin. I believe 6 to 8 points. Tonight, the tides seem to have been turned.
Ooh, and a nice shot by number 14. I don't know, if I'm Frisch right now, I'm liking the pace of the game. Down by 4, but it's something they can't handle.
Frisch is down by 4, but they do seem to be controlling the momentum a bit. A lot of fast break looks for Frisch, and once they start capitalizing on these options, the deficit will necessarily be cut. So you got to hope SAR can come up with a solution to this.
Bella's going to pass it off to Sophia Reich. She's going to dribble, pass it to Bella again. Who's going to take it in? Shoot. No good. Sammy's going to get the rebound. Nope. She get it
Gets
again.
her own rebound.
I think to expand the lead, SAR is going to have to take advantage of Sammy Horowitz in the paint. She is the tallest player on the court right now, and they need to emphasize looks to the close to the basket.
Couldn't agree more.
So SAR will take the baseline inbound.
23 is going to come in for number 33.
And the offensive play begins. Yael Berkowitz in the corner. And look at that, we're back to Sammy Horowitz in the paint.
Yeah, gets stolen by number 24, who's pushing it up court. They
Quick
pass it off
hands.
to 14 with another shot. No good.
Quick
They've
hands
taken
from
a
the
lot of
SAR
those
team.
corner threes.
They have indeed. They seem to love the corners. Like Leket. If you're familiar with that mitzvah.
Sophia's going to pass out to Millie. An open shot, and it's good. SAR 18-12.
Very consistent offense. Helft had another look at that same exact spot earlier in the game, capitalizing both times.
44 is going to pass out to number 24, who goes for the shot, and it's good. 18-15 with a nice.
You could tell Elbaum knew that was going in the way she turned just as the ball went in.
It's a great shot.
Was indeed. Was
So he's going to
indeed.
take over the ball. Doesn't see anything. We're going to get some nice movement by the SCR offense. Passes to Millie Helft. Pass it back to Sophia. Takes it in. No foul called. Kira's going to get another rebound. She has a lot of rebounds this game. Oh, and couldn't connect on the pass down to number 1. SCR is going to take the ball back. Sophia's taking the ball up the court.
The SAR offense tonight, if I can liken it to something in life, probably be the left lane on a highway. A lot of passing going on, but a lot of smiling too.
And another foul for Frisch. Frisch has had a lot of fouls this quarter.
Frisch
Gabrielle
hands have been
Green
very
is going
quick.
to enter the game for number 1, Emma Sokoloff.
If we were to liken this game so far to a TV show, it would have to be Dora the Explorer, SAR being Dora, and the Frisch team being Swiper the Fox. A lot of quick hands on defense thus far.
Yeah,
Perhaps the strategy moving forward should be for SAR to tell Frisch, swiper, no swiping.
They'll makes her first shot.
And if that doesn't work, then defense is a plan B.
Yeah.
Yal Berkowitz 2 for 2. That's 22. 2 for 2 from number 20. Her jersey says it
pass
all.
it off to 23. He's going to pass off to 24. Shoots it. And we're
Late
going to get a
foul call.
So we have 3 shots now by number 24, Sierra Elbaum.
Even with the foul, you got to respect the great perimeter defense from the SAR team. Looking to limit the Frisch three-point attempts tonight. That's definitely got to be on their minds. The lead only at 5. Cut to 4 right now.
Nice swish, hitting the first one.
You got to wonder if SAR is getting a bit nervous, the deficit being slowly cut before the half.
Shoots your second, and it's good. Down to a 3-point game. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the half. Millie's going to take the ball, pass it off to Bella. He's going to dribble to the corner, pass it back to Millie. Pass off to... Got a great ball movement. Oh! Attempt to steal by Gabrielle Green. Bella with a far shot. No good. If you're Bella, you're going to want to be a little more composed on your shooting. Take
gotta
time.
say,
Gabrielle open in the corner.
The second quarter, Frisch really has maintained a steady momentum thus far. More momentum
And
than
back
the
to
SR
that
team.
corner.
That corner has been a consistent location for three-point shots thus far. Hot take. So as I was saying, Frisch has really been commanding the momentum thus far. To use physics terms, their M1, V1 seems to be greater than SAR's M2, V2.
Yes.
If you haven't learned that yet, I recommend taking a rudimentary physics course.
Bella's going to take it back, pass it into Sammy. No good. Here's going to get the rebound. She has at least 10 rebounds. Easy.
Great defense by Sophia Reich. Surprised we didn't see a
Strong
charge
take.
call there.
Pass it to 23. He's going to take it in, look for a shot. No good. Stolen. Bella's going to dribble up the ball right now.
As we near the 2-minute mark, Bellinger is calling for a high screen at the top of the key. But no screen is coming, so not sure what's going on with the miscommunication on the SAR side of things. Perhaps Sophia Reich called an audible.
See a pass into Sammy. Stolen by number 23. Nice defense.
Ball is staying with SIR.
If you're Horowitz, you're probably going to want to keep it higher up.
SAR's got to be nervous right now. It's a one-possession game. Anything can happen in the span of 1 minute and 57 seconds. But they capitalize off of the inbound play. Help to Horowitz. That's always been the dynamic duo on the SAR court.
Yeah, let's pass the ball off.
To Goldstein on the right side.
Pass it back to stolen by Millie Helft.
Sophia Reich pushing it on the right
Three
side.
people on her.
On the right wing.
Take it in. No good. Number 5 is going to look to bring it back up the court.
Even with the miss, Sophia Reich's footwork must be admired.
44 is going to take it in. Block.
Great defense by Horowitz.
Oh my gosh.
It was a block party if I've ever seen one. Bring your guacamole, bring your tortilla chips, because a block party is about to start. And bring your neighbors. It's not a block party without your neighbors. A lot of substitutions right now.
Lucy Hecht is going to enter the game again. And Gabrielle is going to take a seat.
Along with Olivia Weinstein.
Oh, we're looking at the Frisch replay block party.
SWAT
one
team.
more time.
Dallas shooting your shot.
Hide your family. Sammy Horowitz will swat the ball.
Violation here. Frisch is going to take the ball up.
Rothschild bringing up the ball right now, passing into the corner. It looks like Sokolov from our angle. But the ball was it deflected? I couldn't tell.
It was just, couldn't contain the pass.
Gotta say, there's a lot of tension on the court right now, but the Meadout have been exemplary so far.
Yes, sir. Sophia taking the ball to the corner. Passes to, blocked.
I think you'd like to see a floater
bring it
there.
up. Nice crossover.
Rothschild looking to make something out of nothing, passing out to the three-point line, and it's no good by Sokolov. Great rebound by Horowitz.
Bella's going to try to check this one again. No good.
Gets her own rebound.
She's going to take it in, blocked. And it's going to be Frisch ball coming down with 30 seconds left in the half.
31.9 seconds. Anything could happen in this long period of time. Esther's up a 5. Frisch is strategically probably going to look to put up a quick shot so they can get another look at the basket afterwards. And they pass it to that corner one more time.
23 with the ball in the middle of the court. Give us to the left. Back to Carly. Back to 23.
Will Frisch cut the lead before the half.
Pass it to the corner.
If you're tuning in right now,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great board by Horowitz.
That's it. That's
a
going
great
to be
way to close out the half. What do you guys think of the half so far? Is SAR going to the half with momentum that will carry through for the rest of the game? What do you think, Galia?
I don't know about momentum, but I think that they could pick some up after the
I
half.
think you're definitely right about that. I think there's a lot to be improved on both sides of the ball.
We'll see you in 5 minutes after halftime. Enjoy the commercial break.
על חסד שעושה איתי מודה אני לו בכל יום שהחזיר בי נשמתי מודה אני על מה שיש והוא נותן כל כך הרבה איך אוכל לו לבקש שייתן יותר מזה שייתן יותר מזה בני אתה שעל ממני ויתנה אני היום ילדתיך בני אתה שעל ממני ויתנה אני היום ילדתיך בני אתה אני היום ילדתיך בני אתה בני אתה שאל ממני ויתנה אני היום ילדתיך בני אתה שאל
Saved by Gibber, gets behind it.
Good answer by SAR.
The shot just gets over Gibber. In front Levy. Shot saved, rebound scored. Now Levy with his second of the game off the rebound. The point stolen by Englander. Englander on the breakaway. Saved by Brom. What a save by Ethan Brom. Maywood, the outside. Levy a shot. Goes by the rebound, score. Fenster shot, run, and it goes left. Yoda Fenster ties the game! And power play goal by Yoda Fenster, and the game is tied! Naywitz.
So they're waiting for
Seymour.
overtime.
Seymour shot. Oh! Yummy Seymour! And SAR takes the lead! Takes the lead with 11 seconds to go. A gritty win by the SAR Sting.
And we're back live from the Hive. Joining us today is President Josh Morris of SAR High School.
Hi, how are you, Akiva? Charlie, how are you guys doing?
You know, I've definitely been better. You'd like to see SAR coming into the half with a greater lead.
Yeah, it's one of the big things. Like, although SAR is winning, like it was very clear from the tip that SAR should be controlling this game by at least double digits at this point.
Have to agree with you there. Even though SAR continues to maintain a lead, as we were talking about in the first half, if you're tuning in right now, you missed it, but we spoke about how Frisch has largely commanded the momentum of the game in the second quarter. Let's see if SAR can turn things around. Joshua, given your key role on the SAR varsity boys basketball team, I'm wondering if you have any insights as to key things to look out for on the SAR side of things.
Well, for SAR to regain a more sustainable lead in this half, I'm looking at two major outlooks on defense. One, they have to get back on defense. One of the basic principles of basketball, getting back on defense. They were at least 8 points in the first half off of fast break opportunities.
At least. Perhaps 10?
Perhaps 10. Additionally, I think as we just saw with Green with a corner three, SAR needs to get out on the shooters more. Really, the only offense that Frisch is really having is from their outside shooters. So the only two things that I'd like to see more from SAR's side on defense is getting back and looking after their shooters. Nice three right there by Lucy.
With a nice dagger.
What about offensively? SAR seems to be pushing it both to Sammy Horowitz in the paint as well as to their perimeter shooters, Lucy Haupt and Bella Ingber.
Yeah, offensively, what I would like to see more is I would like to get the ball in a better position for Samantha. I want Samantha to have the ball on the block where she could just make one quick move to get a layup. And once you do that, everything else opens up. So then when Samantha gets the ball, she'll have shooters like Bella and Lucy in the corner waiting once the double team comes on Frisch.
On my side of things, I'd like to see the passes being made very quickly, such that Samantha Horowitz, prior to her shot, has time to look at the ball and say, I'm going to score right now.
And one final point, I think it's very important that SAR keeps their shoes on during this half.
I would agree with you.
I think it would be critical to the game if they didn't have shoes.
Look, as we pointed out in the first quarter, Frisch has definitely been commanding the footwear side of things with their 5 pairs of KD12s in the red. The traction is unparalleled.
Nice offensive ball movement there for SAR.
A lot of motion right now.
One of the things that you'll never mind, actually.
Was that going to be a physics joke?
No.
Oh, you hate to see it. Frisch looking to attack the paint much like a painter would. He was frustrated with his paint.
Yeah, I really see some Picasso there on that possession. Charlie, just on that note, can you elaborate on your favorite painter and favorite era of painting, and also which player most resonates? Some of the famous painters like Picasso, Van Gogh. Just elaborate on the whole situation.
Look, as a matter of time period, I've always been a Renaissance kind of guy. My first instinct here is to note Laura Brandwein, last name being Wine. I mean, the Renaissance was a period of high cultural activity.
Couldn't have said it better. As a AP Euro scholar, please explain how that has affected your love of basketball.
Well, the Renaissance really opened my eyes to the way that basketball is not just a form of exercise, not just a form of competition, but really an art. Basketball is something that, in an ideal world, I'd like to frame on my wall.
As Dr. Ballin says, the only thing nicer than art is basketball.
And the only thing nicer than basketball is attacking the paint.
And friendship.
And friendship.
Can't forget about that big one.
Absolutely not.
One thing that I think is really that is truly special about this SAR varsity girls team is, as we just mentioned before, the friendship that each one of the members has for each other. I think it really elevates their game as they look out for each other, not just on the court. They look out for each other and during school, during outside of school, during whenever.
That's definitely true, and while I do think friendship is definitely a key part of the Frisch team, you'll note that in varsity basketball, many of the players are seniors, and if you look at the word friendship, there's the word end, whereas with the phrase consistent scoring, you will not find the phrase end.
Just to make Miss Cladd a little happy, I'm just going to talk about the Simcha mode of the month, which is friendship. So you really see basketball. You really see something that SAR really values, something called the... Charlie, I know, finish my sentence.
Would you mind repeating your sentence one more time?
I'm forgetting the term, but it's something in the SAR mission statement. Oh.
Being comfortable outside of your comfortable limits.
Akiva Krill will help me because his dad is the principal, so he reads the mission statement every night before he goes to bed.
Roll with the Krills, boys.
I'd also like to add that I read it in the morning also, but just a key point, just the grand conversation of things. Grand conversation of things.
Joshua could not remember a grand conversation, and nor could he remember to point out the key friendship between the two referees tonight. I think what's important to remember as you watch a basketball game is as the referees don their black and white striped uniforms, the key symbol that should be jumping out to you is that of the yin-yang, symbolizing harmony in the world.
Or the zebra.
Or the zebra, simultaneously symbolizing harmony in the world.
Frisch again in this half with the offensive rebounds.
A lot of offensive rebounds. Couldn't have said it better myself.
What a great game. Sophia with the ball on the top of the key. Pass off to Lower.
Brandwein has...
Strong pass by Lucy Hecht, but couldn't connect. That's going to be Frisch ball going down.
What does the mindset have to be here? Up by 8, 2 minutes, 54 seconds left. Frisch undefeated so far. What do you say, Galia?
I mean, there's a lot of time left in the game, like a little over 10 minutes. Either team can still win very easily.
Well, what do you think about time?
I think one thing that they have to realize is that offense starts with defense. Once they start picking up those good defensive plays, that will lead to better offense. Gabrielle with the shot. No good.
But as you mentioned to me before the game, in both the words offense and defense, you'll find the word fence, much like a painter paints his fence. And I think it's very important here that SAR continues to attack the paint.
100%. 100%.
Just like they did just there, attacking the paint.
Frisch seems to be panicking a bit as we near the 2-minute mark. Down by double digits. This might be the first double-digit lead
Nice
of the
pass
game.
by Gabrielle.
And as I say it, they eliminate the double-digit lead. It's like I am not even here. Can SAR continue that double-digit lead? What does the strategy have to be right now? What are the key offensive movements that have to be done so as to push this lead to, let's say, 15, 20 points?
I think you have to involve Lucy. Even though she's going out of the game, I think you have to involve Lucy a little bit more in the offense, realizing that she can make a really big impact on this game.
That is true. She has always been a threat behind the three-point line.
2 minutes. 2 minutos.
If you're a Frisch fan, you are thanking your lucky stars this evening that there is no 4-point line, as Lucy Haupt can drain it from any spot on the court. All right. Frisch commanding the offense one more time. That corner three has really been a staple in the Frisch offense this evening, even as they switch sides at the half.
Carly with a nice defense and then Carly with a nice defense and offense, getting the charging call and then hitting the nice three.
These long passes not always effective for both SAR and Frisch.
That is true. As Rabbi Kroll, Jonathan Kroll, Akiva's father, likes to say, slow and steady wins the race.
All the time.
All the
Says
time.
it to me in the morning, night, afternoon, between 2 and 3.
Dad, I'm going to school. I'm going to run to school. No, Akiva. Slow and steady wins the race. Sophia Reich with these outlet passes. It's like Black Friday shopping with all of these outlets.
Travel called.
That travel
Travels
just got
around the world.
That travel just got me 5,000 Spirit Airlines miles. So you know that I will be taking a vacation after this game.
Trapped in the corner. Timeout call by the Frisch team.
I gotta tell you, I haven't seen this much movement since the last Dancing with the Stars episode. There's definitely a lot of movement going on this court. What's interesting about the intense gameplay going on in the court is that actually in real life court, the judicial courts, often people stay seated and they don't move around a lot. So it's important to note that contrast.
It's a very nice aura over there. Great Chiddush by Charlie Samuels.
Thank you, I appreciate that. We're gonna look at that zoom in at the huddle. What do you think they're saying in there right now, Galia?
They just have to keep on with the harsh defense and passing and taking it slow, as you said before.
All right. Post timeout, 40 seconds left. Frisch again seems to be looking for a shot from the perimeter, but we have a quick foul. Shifty motion on the SAR side. Shifty motion.
Very shifty. It's like a shapeshifter.
Like a shapeshifter indeed. What shape do you think?
Triangle. Carly with
Wow.
another three. No good. Rebound by.
You gotta
Olivia.
wonder if SAR would be doing better if they simply elected one player to stand in that corner the entire game. According to my
She's collecting racket.
rudimentary knowledge of percentages, I think over 95% of Frisch's shots have been from that corner.
I think it's 95.5.
Give or take 5%.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Could be 90, could be 100. We won't know until after the game. It's important to speculate, though. Quick hands from the Frisch team to deflect that ball.
Carly's really having a big impact on this third quarter. 17 seconds left. SCR is going to want to look to keep the last second and not shoot.
I tell you, in this defensive battle, one of the motifs thus far has been a lot of deflections, much like in a conversation when one person says something awkward to the other, they deflect the conversation to a different topic.
So Samantha Horowitz now taking free throw shots.
I gotta tell you, are they really free if you have to get fouled to get there? The way I see it, you're giving up a part of yourself to get to that line.
That could be true.
It's real Masira Snafish over there.
Hot take by Akiva Krill, Scholar.
Gabrielle taking the ball up. Nice hesitation. Takes it in. Oh, couldn't finish. Nice take.
One
Pass
of
that
those
to Bella.
Sophia
long
Reich.
passes.
Sophia Reich with another outlet pass. For the average
Stolen.
viewer,
That's going to end the half.
the average viewer looks at those outlet passes and says, okay, great outlet pass, she must be naturally talented. What you don't know if you don't know Sophia Reich is that she actually spends 25 hours every single night in the gym practicing those outlet passes.
Playing with outlets also. I see her plugging in stuff to the outlet all the time.
Gotta tell you, electricity is an important thing.
And we're going to cut it off for commercial breaks. See you soon.
Bye.
And we're back live from the Hive, fourth quarter with a very close game. Frisch versus SCR, big rival game. Let's see how it turns out.
If you're tuning in right now, SAR is up by 7. This is definitely one of the closer SAR varsity girls basketball games you're going to see in a long time. SAR is typically dominant in this league, so if you're at home right now rooting for SAR, I recommend you quickly go buy your honey and your hazmat suits because you will be rooting for the Bees tonight. Buzz, buzz, everybody. Buzz, buzz.
If SAR can hold on to this lead, this will be Frisch's first loss of the season.
That is true. That is definitely true. What do you think Frisch will have to say in there? Well, let's not jump to that yet. Let's see how this game continues to go.
Charlie, settle down there. Settle down.
Apologies. I just like to look to the future. As my mother likes to say, today is a present, but the future is unparalleled.
Taking the ball up. Gabrielle's going to take it in. Shot. No good.
Bricks off the backboard. Great rebound by Sammy Horowitz.
Samantha Horowitz, great with the rebounds, great with the blocks and the steals.
I think it's interesting to note, given the deficit, the contrasting offensive strategies right now on the court. Frisch seems to be looking to move the ball quickly and effectively, looking for a lot of fast break options so as to quickly cut the deficit, probably before the game starts to near an end. Whereas the SAR side of things, Sophia Reich seems to be slowing down the offense as she brings the ball up, looking to maintain a more steady game pace.
6 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. SAR is up by 7 points. Deflected and stolen. Bella will take up the ball and pass it off to Sophia Rush.
What do you have to say about the fact that SAR is up by 7 and there are less than 7 minutes left in this game?
Well, knowing that 6 plus 1 equals 7, and 7 is a pretty nice lead.
Oh, and this is Frisch's 7th game. Would you look at that? 7-7-7. It's like we're in Vegas. Once again, you can see us. We're on that table over there. Hello, everybody. If you're watching at home, happy birthday. That's a near steal by Bella Ingber. Frisch being the bank, Bella being the robber. Great rebound by Sammy Horowitz one more time. Like I said before, Sophia Reich bring up the ball slowly, looking to cut time off the clock. Less than 6 minutes left. SAR continues to lead by 7 points.
Whoa, got a hard fall by Sophia Reich.
Quick meet-out from the SAR team has helped Rush to pick up the star player, Sophia Reich.
Excellent meet-up. Wow.
You got to wonder if they practice that in practice.
You know, sometimes after finishing my practices, I see them.
Are you on the SAR varsity male
I
team?
I am. I see them playing patty cake, just working on their meetup. It's really
That's
nice.
definitely great to see.
Yeah.
Perhaps it'll be the meet-a moment of the month.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Peut-être. And we're looking at Sammy Horowitz inside again. Draws the foul. As we discussed earlier, not exactly a free throw, but about as free as it's going to get in this tightly contested match.
Samantha, with that height, just has such a big advantage over everyone else in this game.
What do you have to say about the fact that in modern basketball, the free throw seems to be no longer a throw versus more of a, let's call it a flick of the wrist?
Yeah, it's a big caution. I don't know. What's up shot?
Perhaps you should learn with your father. Find out the meaning. A lot of explosiveness in the Frisch offense right now. You can tell there's a bit of panic going on. You got to wonder what they said in that 3rd to 4th quarter huddle.
They look timid as a worried rabbit.
They do indeed. And not just worried, but also nervous.
Nervous as well.
It's been a very slow quarter thus far, a defensive match. SR continues to lead by 7 as we enter the final 5th minute.
As captain of the chess team, would you say this is a bit of a stalemate?
Well, look, if we were going to look at this basketball game through a chess lens, I think it's very clear that we are entering the end game right now. And if you play chess at all at home, you'll know that the end game, there's a lot of strategy involved, and it really is a defensive matchup. You're going to want to look to both attack your opponent, but also maintain your team's safety. So we're going to have to look to see which team balances that contrast better in this quarter. That team will inevitably come out on top tonight.
What's your favorite piece in the chess game?
I like the bishops. I appreciate their
diagonalness?
European history. As you know, Pope Francis was a bishop. So SAR seems to be wasting time a bit trying to run down this clock.
Milk the clock.
A notable strategy as SAR continues to lead by 7. What is happening right now? It seems to be confusion on the court.
No defense as they just let up the play. Bella seems to be injured, limping off the court.
Rufua Shalema. Not exactly sure what happened there. Golly, what did you see?
I just saw Sophia try to pass the ball to her, and then it deflected off her hand as she reached up last second to grab it.
Using my binoculars, I was able to discern that Bella seemed to get injured on that play, and that's the reason why she didn't run back.
Definitely seems to be accurate.
You see her on the bench on the side, clutching her ankle. What do you think the
Sophia
coach...
Reich on the end of the bench, just Finished her sip of water. Great to see that SAR continues to be hydrated during this game.
100%. Very, very key.
What do you hope that SAR is saying in the huddle right now?
Well, with only about 4 minutes left in the game, SAR is going to want to look to milk the clock more like one milks a cow. And just kind of milk the clock, but
And
at the same time...
perhaps shecht the Frisch team like one shechts a cow? Were we to continue this metaphor?
Sometimes. So, if I'm looking at this game, I want SAR to milk the clock a little bit. But at the same time, if you're open, take the shot. Because 5 points is not a very safe lead.
Definitely not. A 2-possession game. If you watch a lot of basketball, you know that as teams enter the remaining few minutes in a basketball game with a lead, they do tend to run the clock a bit, but this often leads to careless passes, and so we hope that SAR will not do that tonight. There tends to be a sense of laziness that overpowers the offensive team as they move the ball around, not looking to attack the hoop. And this is strategic, of course.
Nearly bringing it in, and it's a layup!
Layup is good. We push the lead back up to 7. It's as if the quarter hadn't even started. 3.5 minutes to go.
I hope SAR continues to do that and continues to shoot, because they haven't really made that many shots this quarter so far.
Absolutely. With a 3-possession game, Frisch is going to be looking to take those threes from the corner, probably. I mean, those have been a gold mine for the Frisch offense thus far. We're going to look to probably see a very slow bringing up the ball again. Frisch seems to be pressing Sophia Reich at the top of the key a bit, a sort of half-court press, trying to put pressure on the SAR offense so as to draw a steal or generate some sloppiness on the passing end of things.
Well, you said that SAR should take it a little slow, but maybe Frisch doesn't want to take it as slow as SAR
They probably
should.
do not. You gotta
Sophia
hope
with
that
a
they
nice
have different
crossover over
strategies.
there.
A lot of movement right now. You gotta wonder if SAR practices for this very type of situation in their practices. I mean, as we know, SAR is dominant in the Yeshiva League. It's very likely that at the end of practices, one of the key components of their practice is to practice endgame scenarios where they are up, but not by a blowout lead.
Gabrielle
So
Green enters the game for Hannah Friedman, number 5.
there definitely seems to be a lot of thought and strategy involved in this SAR offense pursuit of getting the clock down to 0. So we're pushing the ball back up to Sophia Reich, the main ball handler on the team. Gotta say, Frisch is being very persistent right now, but they have not been able to draw a steal thus far. A lot of fouls. A lot of fouls. Foul like F-O-U-L, not like the bird.
Noticeably like the bird, though, is Lucy Hecht flying like a bird. I'll take it that
Definitely
way.
true.
Yeah.
Sophia Reich being the eagle of the SAR sting. Oh, and Frisch draws their first steal in the entire quarter.
Nice
Great
block.
block by Sophia Reich.
SWAT team!
Wow. Let's see if we can get a replay on that one.
Oh, boy.
Sophia Reich planting her feet,
Composed,
up that-
doesn't get the foul, but
that
nice
left hand.
block.
Wow. A lot of scrambling going on,
And
and
a 3, good by number 23, Ariana Chesney.
oh, it looked like a long 2. The referee seemed to have deemed it a long 2, so the lead remains a 5-point lead. Frisch
like
really
a-
trailing right now. A lot of
Looks
panicking
like a
going on.
similar spot to those long threes, though.
Yes, it did. It did indeed. Great foul drawn by Millie Huff as she attacked the paint. 1.5 minutes left. You gotta wonder what's going through the Frisch minds right now. How can they cut this deficit?
Galia, anything you need to say?
They need to stop SAR's momentum. SAR has been trying to slow it down a little and get up shots only when they can take them. But Frisch has to take the ball from them before they can take those shots.
Gotta say, Sophia
Yeah.
Reich just calls a timeout, much like the magazine. Much like the magazine, indeed.
Which magazine?
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, cut to commercial break. Why don't you go grab a snack?
And we're back live from the Hive. Close game, 1 minute, 23 seconds left in the game.
Quick
SAR
inbound
up by
and
5.
quick foul. Frisch being very persistent, looking to stop the clock, salvage what time is left in this game, and get some quick points on the board. So if SAR is in the bonus, so that foul, although not a shooting foul, does lead to free throws. 1-and-1 scenario, she does not score the first shot, so SAR does not get the ball back. Frisch pushing it on offense. Are they looking for a quick 2 right now? Or potentially a 3 to cut it to a 2-point game?
Questionable foul over there.
Blocking foul by SAR. The time is stopped once again. 1:12 left. 5-point deficit for Frisch. What are they looking to do on this inbound?
If you're Frisch, you're going to want to get a quick layup right now.
Great steal by Millie Helft. And the ball is regained by SAR.
Some might call her a Goslin.
If SAR holds on to this lead, that steal may be remembered for a long time.
Might go down in the history books.
It might. A theft if I've ever seen one. 5 to 10 years in prison, perhaps.
At least.
At least.
Sophia taking her shots.
The
Oh,
1-and-1
good.
scenario again, but she misses again.
With Sammy with a big rebound.
Rebound and put back. The lead is pushed to
Gabrielle with a 3.
7,
No
although,
good.
oh, there it is. The update has gone through. 7-point lead one more time. So equal scoring thus far in this quarter.
Gabrielle with a great put in.
Less than a minute left. How will SAR be able to maintain control of the ball? And Frisch opts to send Millie Helft to the free throw line.
If you're SCR right now, you're hoping that they make these free throws. Getting having already had 2 1-on-1 opportunities and not capitalizing, it would be
You got to hope third time's a charm.
100%. No good.
And that is the third
Wow.
1-and-1 missed opportunity from SAR.
Gabrielle steals the ball, running up the court. Takes it in. No good. Kept Frisch with the rebound. Shoots.
3, but
No
no good.
good.
Oh,
Off by Sophia Reich. Around 30 seconds left in the game.
that's
Frisch down
gotta
by
be
5.
frustrating for Sophia Reich. You know how badly she wanted to maintain possession of that ball. But no matter, SAR still up by 5 with less than 30 seconds left. The inbound is missed. Recovered by Millie Helft. Fouled, and Millie Helft sent back to the line.
That's a
What do you
bad
think
turnover.
about the free throws at the end of the game when there's only a few seconds left?
Look, if SAR continues to maintain the lead, then perhaps this is something we'll overlook as negligible. But if somehow, in the end of this game, Frisch pulls off a miracle and comes up with a victory, this will be something we're going to remember for a long time.
As I always like to say, in high school basketball, free throws really can make or break a game. These close situations.
SAR in the double bonus now, so even after the miss, we get one more shot.
Really
And
missing
another
both
miss.
shots.
SAR's free throws look to be very free because nothing is going in, but great hands. Great hands by Lucy Haft. You got to wonder if she's keeping a third hand behind her back there.
Seems like the roles have been reversed with SCR now becoming the swiper.
Swiper, no swiping, but swiper, yes, swiping indeed.
No
Great
good.
rebound by Millie
Millie
Helft, pushing
Helft.
it to Sophia Reich. And they're probably going to send Sophia Reich back to the line. Oh, they seem not to be looking to foul, and they do indeed
Interesting
foul.
call, not fouling them down.
If
by
they were going to foul with 8.3 seconds left, you got to wonder if there was a mental lapse there, why they didn't foul with 12 or 13 seconds left. I mean, those 5 seconds could be critical at the end of this game.
8.3 seconds is definitely not enough time to score more than 5 points.
You never
I'm
know.
Frisch, you gotta
really
hope.
never know.
If I'm Frisch, you're probably hoping it's actually 83 seconds left, in which case they would have a much more of a fighting option in this game. So again, another free throw missed.
These missed free throws are really keeping Frisch in. this
And our
game.
first made free throw of the game. The look of relief on Sophia Reich's face. Face. Three-pointer.
Gabrielle with a deep 3
is missed.
No good.
And
Sorry.
the game will come to a close with 1.9 seconds left. SAR up by 6 points. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. Buzz, buzz.
Buzz.
SAR lives on.
Yes.
Frisch accepts their first loss of the season. Their record becomes 6-1. SAR advances to 6-2, and pending, I believe, a game with Maya Note, SAR could be competing for the second spot in the division.
And this is your broadcast announcers signing off.
Good night, everyone.
I'm Charlie Samuels, also known as Akiva Kroll.
Keep it cool.
And Holly
And-
Cohen.
Thank you so much for watching. If you thought I was funny, please make sure to send me a Snapchat. We do an interview? Get in. All right. Apologies for that false signing off call.
Wait, which one's right? Which one's oh, there it is.
We're going to do a quick post-game interview after that
Da 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 da.
momentous victory for the SAR team. Hello, everybody. All right, we're back with a post-game interview with Sophia Reich, the star for the SAR team, the LeBron James of the SAR team, the Rabbi Kroll of the SAR team. Sophia, what do you think most contributed to this narrow but victorious victory?
I think this game we had a lot of patience and good ball movement towards the end. And we all had each other's back and hustling on every play down the court, making sure to stop their fast breaks. And I think at the end of the day, we just out-hustled them.
A wise man earlier in this game, I don't recall who, noted that the Frisch defense was much like Swiper the Fox, and SAR was Dora. How do you think the roles were reversed in the second
We were
half?
just like, swipey, no swiper. Wait, is it swiper, no swipey? La, la, la.
Now,
Yeah,
we
but-
know that you have a booming TikTok page. Is that true?
No, you're mistaking me for my teammate Laura Brandline.
Interesting. I was wondering, I saw you practicing your TikTok dances prior to the game. I was wondering if any of that movement and coordination comes into play on the court when you're battling such a stealthy team.
Yeah, you know that TikTok renegade?
I've heard of it.
That's how we play our offense. But I just have to say that this was a turning point for our season. You know, we had a couple of rough losses. We lost to Frisch in our earlier season, so
Well, you weren't there.
this is true.
were
But we
noticeably
win
absent.
as a team, we lose as a team.
A lot of people were questioning your dedication to the team.
You know, I was in the Holy Land.
Yes, you were. You were
Nothing
indeed.
better than being in the Eretz.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Miss Luria. You're my biggest fan. Thank you and good night.
Sophia,
All right. Thank you, Sophia Reich, for taking the time out of your busy night to speak to us. Yes, everybody, this is indeed a news sweatshirt. Thank you for noticing. All right. Have a good night.